people. Say it with me. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people speak to me. Say hi, Jerusha. I am streaming in several places, live on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and Periscope. Yes. So today we're going to discuss Hello, Gorgeous. Thank you for joining me. Let me know that you're here by saying hi, Jerusha. All the pretty people speak to me. Yes, yes, yes. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's E-R, Jerusher. Everybody says A, but it's Jerusha with an E-R. It's actually my mother's name. Oh, thank you. And she named me after her. So, yes, it means inheritance. And so it's in the Bible. Of course, it's Hebrew. So if you look up Jerusha, you'll see that means inheritance. And so, yes, so I'm so happy to have you here. I am live every Tuesday. So if you're on TikTok, you got to join me on Tuesday on my business page. Oh, my gosh, Tracy is in the building. You got to join me every Tuesday at 1:30 on my business page. It all goes down on the business page on Facebook. The link is in the bio. If you're on TikTok, click Facebook or Instagram and follow me over there. Thank you for joining me. Miss Rogers is in the building. I love your hair. Thank you so much. I love you for following me. Miss Washington is here. So we're going to discuss the 3 hours. I wish 3 hours. The 3 R's for connecting on social media. Okay, the 3 R's for connecting on social media. How many of you want to build a business on social media? How many of you want to learn how to connect on social media? Yes. And so today I'm going to share with you 3 R's that you should follow, like a method of formality to help you connect with more people on social media. Now, the obvious one, you got to be social. I know that sounds crazy. Like, well, I know that. Well, are you doing it though? So if you're not doing it, that's number one, is to be social. So if you're joining me for the very first time, first of all, thank you so much. And if you're joining me, put newbie in the comments below. Say, Jerusha, I'm a newbie. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. Put newbie in the comments so I can acknowledge you. I appreciate you. If you're watching the replay, make sure you put replay below because that is important so I can see that you watch the replay. And then if you want to speak to me because you're a pretty person, make sure you comment, speak to me. I speak back, actually. And so I will make sure that I love on you as always. And so, yes, thank you so much. Tracy's in the building. All the pretty people also help me out. And you make sure you put the business tips in the comments below so that everybody can get the free business tips. And so I am Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in a direct sales business. And I help women start a business in my organization or build their current businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat if you want to be a double threat. And I built my business initially offline, meeting people out and about, networking events, all the things, sitting down for coffee at Starbucks. I did all the things and I became successful doing it that way. And so I was like, great. In 2017, 2018, I started learning how to do it online. Thank goodness I was open, I was obedient, and I started learning how to leverage social media because obviously none of us predicted the pandemic. Bam, that happened in 2020, and I was 100% building my business online. And so that's why I'm able to create double threats and help you further your businesses or start a business. Yeah, so I want you to be prepared to win. Doesn't matter off or on. You still got to meet people, connect with people if you're building a people's business. This is all about the people, okay? So if you're not preparing to win the next 6 months, you're preparing to fail. You've got to have a plan of action of connecting with people on social. So the 3 R's to connecting on social. Number one, obviously, is reach. Write that down. The obvious one is reach. Reach out to people, okay, that appear to be your ideal prospect. No, you don't know who they are. You're just knowing what they post online, right? So you have to reach out. Remember the word social? You're on social media. So you're going to reach out to people that appear to be your ideal prospect. That's number one, reach out. Okay. You're going to show love on their pages. You're going to show love on their stories. You're going to show love on their reels or their TikTok. You're going to actually comment, like, and love. Too many people are scrolling and you're not loving on people. You're expecting a withdrawal without giving a deposit. You got to deposit into people's business. You got to deposit into their post. If they are posting their children, love it. If they're posting their dog, love it. If they're posting their recipe, love it. You got to say, okay, I'm here to connect with humans, right? And so that is a major connection, is reaching out to those people. Remember, your comments show your comments. If you write a comment, this is a secret. If you're writing a comment, you want to make sure your comment should be at least 4 words or more. So if I see your lovely, pretty face, Miss Rogers, Miss Olivia, if I see you, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love your shoes. Or, oh my gosh, thank you for posting this. Like, you want to leave at least 4 words or more to catch that person's attention, right? You're trying to show up, right? You're trying to build your business online. And so you got to be in the business of complimenting. People love to be complimented. People love to be seen. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And they like you acknowledging them. So you need to do that. Okay. So you're going to be reaching out. Now, it depends on who your mentor, your business coach is. There's only 2 ways to get wisdom, mistakes, and mentors. You can write that down. There are only 2 ways to get wisdom, mistakes, and mentors. So you can mistake your way through social, like I was trying to do in 2017, or you can get a mentor like I did. Okay. And so let me just tell you, so you'll hear people say different numbers, right? Depending on where you are in your growth in your business. Now, I would say you should be reaching out to a bare minimum of 10 people every single day. New prospects, right? New prospects on Instagram, new prospects on Facebook, new prospects on TikTok, wherever you are, doesn't matter. Now, you got to be reaching out to new people every day to grow a big audience, to become a social influencer, to become credible online. That means you got to be reaching out to new people, not just the people that's sitting. They're going to be people that's just sitting in your friend list doing nothing. But you got to have new activity going in. You want new business, you got to have new interactions. You want new business, you have to have new interaction. Thank you for joining me. Miss Chanel is in the building. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 of the 3 R's to connecting better on social is relate. Relate. Write that down. That's right. Get up, suit up, show up. That's right. Every day you're showing up. Number 2 is relate. Listen, write this down. A pretty person is writing this down for me. Find something in common. Relate to the people, right? Whether you're relating because I'm from South Carolina, right? And so when I say I'm actually from South Carolina, but I live in Atlanta, connection, right? So you want to relate to people with the college that you went to. I went to undergrad in North Carolina and came to Georgia for grad school. Relate. Anybody that did that, I can relate. If you're in a sorority, relate. If you're in a book club, relate. If you're into cooking, you're relating to people that have similar interests as you or commonality. If you have dogs, you're a dog lover, you're a cat lover, whatever, you can relate to those people. Those your people. You guys are my people. You're my people. And so, like, if you are a mom, right, especially this is important on Instagram with hashtags. If you miss my training on hashtags, you got to take the training on hashtags. But if you are a mom, like myself, I'm a mom of 2 boys. My husband and I, we live in Atlanta. And so as a mom, if I'm doing a hashtag and I want to relate to certain moms, I want my ideal prospect for my product, my service, my opportunity. Hashtag mom of boys, right? That would be me. I will be hashtagging mom of boys because I'm looking for moms with boys. It's easy for me to relate to those moms. We have all this stuff in common. My son breaks something every year. Something happens all the time. And so I can relate to that mother. Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have children, grandchildren, or whatever. You got to make sure you're looking for the hashtags on Instagram that you relate to, and that's how you'll find your people. And so it's easy for me to find people from my hometown. It's easy, okay? That's an instant relatability factor. And so that's the number 2, is to be able to relate. Now, if you missed that hashtag class, oh my gosh, listen, most people don't know the purpose of hashtagging. It works really well on Instagram, Facebook, not so much. And then, of course, TikTok, it works as well. So when you're looking for a hashtag, I'm not going to repeat the whole class, but I got something good to tell you at the end. So if you stick around, you hear this. So if you're looking for hashtags, write this down. You're looking for a hashtag that's between 10,000 and maybe 200,000 and 300,000. Okay. You're not looking for the hashtag that's 1 million. So when you do a hashtag, a number will come up. You're looking for less than 300,000. 1 million, your feed will never get seen. 1 million, your post will never get seen, because 1 million people have used that hashtag, and you're trying to attract your ideal prospect. If you're trying to attract your ideal prospect, they're probably in the lower numbers, more than 10,000, but less than maybe 200,000 or 300,000. So this is your homework. You're going to make a list of hashtags that are relatable to your business, your product, your service, whatever your niche is. You're going to make a list of hashtags. Now, you're going to use different hashtags or Instagram will ban you. So you got to have a variety of them. You can't use just 30. You know, they only give you 30. I think on TikTok, you only get 7. And then so here, I don't know about Facebook, how many you can get. But I know on Instagram, you can only do 30 hashtags per post, right? So I would say try to do 30. If you're going to do less than 30, don't do less than 25. So you want to say between 25 and 30 hashtags per post. Now, I know somebody's saying, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to hashtag. Okay, I'm going to teach on that at a later date. I'm going to tell you in a minute, okay? So do me a favor, write it down. So you're collecting hashtags. And so that are your ideal prospects, what they will be looking for, not what's your business. So I'm going to give you an example really quickly. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business coach, a speaker, worked in radio and television, right? If I'm looking for people in television, I would do hashtags that make sense. Hashtag television viewers, hashtag, because that's something I know they would be looking for, right? If you are already an entrepreneur, you're not looking for more entrepreneurs if you are in network marketing and direct sales. You're looking for people that are not entrepreneurs so they can get in your business. Is that right? And so what I see is when you are in network marketing and direct sales, you hashtag stuff like hashtag entrepreneur life. Most people that are hashtagging entrepreneur life is an entrepreneur. Are you looking for entrepreneurs? No, you're looking for people that are regular people that work and they want to start a business, and you want them to start the business with you. So you're not going to hashtag, mompreneur. That means I'm an entrepreneur already. I'm a mom that has a business. So I wouldn't be hashtagging mompreneur if I'm looking for my ideal prospect. Now, for my course, I'm looking for entrepreneurs, right? I'm looking for people who are already entrepreneurs. But for my business, my direct sales business, I'm looking for people that are not in the industry. And so I will be looking for hashtags like hashtag school trip, because I know if you're on a school trip, you're probably a teacher, counselor, principal, a mom that can go on school trips that probably is a stay-at-home mom. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Okay. And so I'm looking for what they're looking for, what they would hashtag, my ideal prospects. I'm going to tell you how you're going to get some more information on that. Hold tight. Number 3 of the 3 R's to connecting on social is recruit. Okay. The goal is to act, to ask, and to offer your opportunity. Okay. It's easier to recruit a prospect that you've reached out to, that you can relate to, and hopefully build a business with, a partnership or collaboration. Make sense? It's easier. You've reached out. You can relate. Now you're trying to recruit. Those are the 3 R's to making those connections. And so first of all, it is important to do all 3. Most of the time, you're probably not getting tons of people asking you what you do. Now, if you're doing attraction marketing like me, I always do more of an attraction marketing post, right? I don't solicit a company. I am the brand. I am the marketing. It's me. I market myself. I brand myself because people buy people. You're here because you bought the person, right? You're watching because it's the person. And you're getting something because I'm giving value. So people buy people. So just keep in mind, if you're reaching out to people on a daily basis, you're showing up, you're relatable to whatever it is they have going on, right? And then, of course, now you're going to try to recruit the person, whether you're making, a partnership, a collaboration, or they decide to be a part of your industry. Now, to answer all of your questions, you got to get to know Rita. If you've heard me before, recruiting is the answer. Write that down. There's no business where you're not really, attracting and recruiting more clients, more customers, more people. So Rita is the answer. Get to know Rita. Rita is my best friend. I'm always recruiting more people. Recruiting is the answer to all of your financial problems. Recruiting is the answer to your business problems. Recruiting is the answer. It's the answer. In order for you to recruit, you got to be what? On social. If you're building online, you got to be social. You got to be relatable. You got to be reaching out. You have to do those things. Was that helpful? If that was helpful, say Jerusha Wiggins. Say helpful, 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 helpful. Yes. And so I practice those three things, the 3 R's. And so that way I'm always having conversation. I'm a professional conversation starter. I'm always meeting new people. I'll connect with you. I'm trying to tell you. So if you are, loving on me, if you see my post, if you're not in my industry, I'm probably going to connect with you. I'm trying to see what we have in common so I can connect with you because I know my product, my service, my opportunity that I offer, and I know it could potentially help somebody. And so I'm not afraid to share. And that's the one thing that you have to get comfortable doing. If you have the greatest product in the world, why wouldn't you share it? If you have the greatest opportunity in the world, why wouldn't you share it? So you got to be open to that. And so in recruiting, I love sharing. I ranked number 1 in my company, just like that. I was recruiting and sharing my opportunity with every single person. Because if you spoke to me or you showed up on my live or you showed up on a post, guess what you're saying to me in my mind? Jerusha, where do I sign the agreement? Jerusha, where do I enroll with you? Jerusha, how do I sign up for your course? Jerusha, how can we be friends and collaborate? That's what you're saying to me. And so that's what's in my mind. And so every single person is a prospect until they say, no, thank you. So the good news, if you waited, yes, if you've not heard, word on the street, by popular demand, I am offering my 3-day ride, my course for people who want to start a business, or if you already have a business and you really are not producing the amount of income that you would like from social. You want more results, like you're on social, but you're not building your business like that. You want to, but you're not seeing the results. And so I remember in 2017, starting off, not knowing the algorithm, not knowing the hashtag hacks, not knowing how to find my ideal prospect. I didn't even like social media, right? And I was messing up, spamming people, not understanding the relationship part, not having a system. That was me, right? And I was just tired of being sick and tired. And so you'll change when you get tired of being sick and tired. And so I was like, okay, I got to change. I got to invest in some courses, get in some masterminds. I have to change because I have to master social media. And so in me doing that, I created my own success system online where I help you find your ideal prospects on all of the platforms. And so I do it in 3 days. If you actually follow the system, you'll see results immediately. Okay. And so that's like my guarantee. And so you're in this private group. The replays are available. So the dates are June the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And so if you get into this 3-day ride, you're going to have access to all of my material to me. You can ask me certain business questions pertaining to your business. Like you want to get really specific because you're in real estate. You have a boutique. You're in insurance. You're in whatever, pots, pans, lotions, potions, doesn't matter. you have a business and you want to really leverage social media and you're just not knowing how to do it, that's what I go over in the 3-day ride. All the way from overcoming objections, all the way, yes, you're going to lower your rejection ratio, because a lot of you are being rejected with the word, no, I'm not interested. And you don't know how to overcome that, right? It's too many people telling you no. And you're like, I don't know what to do. Okay, I give you the top 10 ways to overcome objections and asking the right questions and really being able to communicate effectively with the people. Okay. And first of all, you got to make sure that your product is solving a problem or your opportunity is solving a problem. And so the 3-day ride registration is open, but I am taking a select few because it is virtual and I'm only one person. And so if you know you need something like that, if you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description. Just click the link in the description so you can get all the details. All of the details are there. Go ahead and register. And then if you're on TikTok, in my profile, the link is in my bio. There's only one link. My link tree is there. Click 3-day ride so you can get all the D's. If you want all the D's, say, Jerusha, look at, she's like, I'm in it. Yes, hashtag 3-day ride. If you know you're riding with me for 3 days, because if you like any of my content, you're going to love the 3-day ride. And I'm not saying it because it's me. I'm saying I know I over deliver. And I can tell you my team that I work with, they want me to increase the 3-day ride. So when they're like, okay, if they don't get it from here, it's too much information. They're not going to get it because I go into detail so simply. Anybody can do it. My son is only 13. When I explain it, he could do it. And so if you already are an entrepreneur, once I show you this simple process and you actually implement, you're going to have more customers. You're going to have more team members. I enroll new prospects, new partners in my business every week. And so I'm going to share how you can do that as well. Yes, she said, I'm motivated. I'm ready. Yes, hashtag 3-day ride. If you are riding with me, I mean, it's incredible. I just, I wasn't even going to do it, but it was so many people saying, I need it. So I wanted to make sure that you have it. And so I want you to reach your goals this year. Soon we will see who's been working in 2021. We're going to see who's been talking and who's been working. And so you're going to say this with me. My attitude is I will until. Whatever that looks like for you, write that down, okay? I will until I'm a multi-millionaire. I will still be doing this, right? I will until I have 100 online leaders. I'm personally developing 100 online leaders in my organization. So I will until I help 100 women earn a 6-figure income. I will until I have 100 women that are earning free cars. I drive a new car every 2 years in my industry. I earn cars. I will until I have 100 people that are truly financially free. I will until, so you can adopt that same practice. I will until whatever that number looks like for you. Because this is the thing, a weak why equals weak action. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to build a business? Why is that important to you? I'm leaving a legacy for my boys, right? That is my why, is my family. If you have a weak why, you have weak actions. Write that down. A weak why equals weak action. You're not going to do it because it's not that important to you. But when your why makes you cry and you're serious about the why, you're going to do it when it's an inconvenience. My business is not always convenient for me. It's not always convenient for me to show up live every Tuesday at 1:30. It's not. I don't always feel like doing it, but I'm not driven by my feelings. I'm driven by my why. Okay. And so thank you so much, Tracy. It's so helpful. Oh my gosh. Yes. Weak why equals weak actions. And so you got to make it a priority if you want to win. So those are the 3 R's to you connecting better on social media. Okay. You're going to start reaching out. You're going to reach out to people. You're going to be relatable or find something that you relate to with them. You can find anything. It could be relatable, right? And then you're going to try to recruit them in your organization if that's your desire, or for your product or whatever you have. You can do it. Yes or yes. Say yes, helpful, you can. So if you're joining me on the 3-day ride, you missed it before, please. And I have clients that are joining me again for the 3-day ride, because obviously in this 3-day ride, I'm going to teach you also how to find your ideal hashtags. So I give you homework every day in the 3-day ride, but I'm also going to personally help you find your ideal hashtags for your business. Okay? Because people had hashtags, but it wasn't the right ones that you were looking for to grow your business. And so in this 3-day ride, I'm going to share that with you as well. And I'll personally be answering your questions about your business for your hashtags. Oh my God. Yes, I will until I'm financially free. That's right. You don't stop. Stopping is not an option. Quitting is not an option. It's just not an option. Let me just tell you, you don't have any competition because most people are lazy. Period. You don't have any competition. Most people are not going to do what you've already done. Most people are not even going to start. You've already started. It doesn't matter if it's not as big as you would like for it to be. You've already started. You are ahead of the curve. And so quitting is not an option. It is not. Okay. You want your team to grow, right? We want your business partners to grow, right? You want to tell them about the 3-day ride. You want to tell them about this free business every Tuesday at 1:30. I'm giving it to you, because don't settle for mediocrity. Never let good be enough. Like, oh, that's good enough. It's never good enough, right? Don't settle for average. You were made for greatness. I said it. You, Yvonne. You was made for greatness, Miss Rogers. You was made for greatness, Mr. Thomas. You was made for greatness. You were made for greatness. Please do not settle. But I tell you, when you get tired of being sick and tired, you just showing up on social media and not making money, you'll stop doing it. You'll figure it out. The one thing I did was I figured it out. Yes. And so if that was helpful, say helpful. I appreciate you. That's our time. And so please do me a favor. Please share. If you share the broadcast or you tag a girlfriend or a business partner, I will answer any business question or teach on that subject, because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Yes, that's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Miss Erica is already in the 3-day ride. Hashtag 3-day ride. Yes. Miss Erica said, I got my spot. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll see you on Tuesday at 1:30. And please make sure you click the 3 dots. So when I go live, you get a notification, because I intend to go live a little bit more leading up to the 3-day ride. So make sure you don't miss any trainings. Make sure you tell your team you don't want to miss these trainings, and start implementing. Yes or yes. Oh, thank you so much. She said, thank you so much, Jerusha. Oh, thank you for following me. I am so appreciative of you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.